Spring 2025's anime lineup wasn't just good, it was historically stacked. And today I'm breaking down the 10 official shows that delivered everything from mind-blowing animation to stories that left us emotionally wrecked in the best way possible. We've got long-awaited sequels, stunning originals, and a few surprises that came out of nowhere to dominate the season. Let's kick things off with number 10. On number 10, the Unaware Atelier Meister. Landing at number 10 is the season's ultimate comfort watch that proved you don't need epic battles to tell a compelling story. This fantasy isekai followed a craftsman reborn with the ability to create anything imaginable. The catch being he had absolutely no clue how revolutionary his inventions actually were. Week after week, we got to watch him casually solve problems that had stumped master mages for generations while remaining blissfully unaware of his own godlike capabilities. The supporting cast, from the exasperated guild leaders to the royal magicians having existential crises over his simple solutions, provided the perfect comedic foil. What made this show special was its heartfelt exploration of creativity and purpose, wrapped in world building that felt both cozy and endlessly fascinating. On number 9, Classic Stars. At number 9, we have the season's beautiful surprise package that redefined what a music anime could be. Classic Stars followed students at a prestigious arts academy trying to revolutionize classical music by blending it with modern genres, and the results were nothing short of spectacular. The animation during performance sequences was genuinely revolutionary. You could practically feel the vibration of cello strings and see the electricity in the air during a drum solo. But beyond the technical mastery, the character arcs exploring the pressure of legacy, the fear of innovation, and the struggle between honoring tradition and pushing boundaries created emotional catharsis that left viewers genuinely moved week after week. On number 8, Yaiba Samurai Legend. Coming in at number 8 is the reboot that showed everyone how to properly revive a classic franchise. Yaiba Samurai Legend took everything that made the original beloved and enhanced it with modern animation technology while keeping the heart and soul completely intact. The sword fights were choreographed with breathtaking fluidity, each clash of steel carrying real weight and consequence. But what truly set this revival apart was how it expanded the world and deepened character relationships without ever betraying the source material. The comedy landed perfectly, the dramatic moments hit with emotional resonance, and it managed to feel both comfortably familiar and excitingly fresh simultaneously. On number 7, Apocalypse Hotel. At number 7, we have the original concept that became one of the season's biggest talking points. The premise alone was instantly iconic. A luxury hotel standing as civilization's last bastion in a post-apocalyptic wasteland, catering to the most dangerous clients imaginable. But what could have been a simple gimmick became a rich narrative tapestry, with each episode introducing fascinating new characters and unraveling more of the hotel's delicious mysteries. The protagonist's journey from terrified bellboy to confident problem solver was masterfully paced, and the perfect blend of dark comedy, supernatural mystery, and genuine heart made every episode feel like opening a new door in a mansion of endless wonders. On number 6, Windbreaker Season 2. Slamming into number 6 is the sequel that took everything great about the first season and amplified it to new heights. Windbreaker Season 2 featured fight choreography that was more creative and visceral than ever, but what really stood out was the character development. Even secondary characters got meaningful backstories and moments to shine, and the expansion beyond their hometown introduced challenges that forced our heroes to grow in unexpected ways. The animation quality remained stunning, particularly in how it conveyed motion and impact. You could feel every punch, every leap, every moment of desperation and triumph. On number 5, Mobile Suit Gundam GQX. At number 5, the latest Gundam entry proved why this franchise remains the gold standard for mecha anime. GQX delivered the complex political drama and morally gray conflicts that fans expect, but what really stood out was the character writing. Pilots on all sides felt like fully realized human beings rather than simple heroes or villains. The mecha designs were instantly iconic, and the exploration of artificial intelligence and transhumanism felt both timely and thought-provoking. The space battles were cinema quality, with physics that made the colossal machines feel both powerful and terrifyingly vulnerable. On number 4, The Beginning After the End. Landing at number 4 is the adaptation that absolutely nailed bringing a beloved webcomic to life. The beginning after the end took the rich foundation of the source material and enhanced it with stunning animation, perfect voice casting, and pacing that understood exactly when to let emotional moments breathe. The magic system was visualized with breathtaking creativity, and Arthur's journey from all-powerful monarch to rediscovering his strength in a new life was handled with remarkable nuance. But what made it truly exceptional was its commitment to character development and world building, with supporting characters who each had compelling arcs that intertwined with the main narrative. On number 3, Lazarus, taking the number 3 spot, is the creative masterpiece that reminded us why we fell in love with anime. Directed by the legendary Shinichiro Watanabe, Lazarus was less a show and more an experience from start to finish. The sci-fi world felt simultaneously futuristic and grounded, with technology that seemed plausible and societies that reflected recognizable human struggles. The characters were instantly iconic, each with motivations that revealed themselves gradually rather than through exposition. The action sequences moved with the musical rhythm that's become Watanabe's signature, and the atmosphere created through color, lighting, and an incredible soundtrack was absolutely immersive. On number 2, Fire Force Season 3. At number 2, we have the explosive conclusion that delivered everything fans had been hoping for and more. Fire Force Season 3 took the established world and conflicts and pushed them to their absolute limits, revealing long-awaited answers about the Evangelists and the Great Cataclysm with satisfying precision. The animation quality reached new heights, with the studio pulling out every technical trick to visualize fire and combat in ways that frequently defied belief. Company 8's final stand provided some of the most breathtaking battle sequences in recent anime history, while never losing sight of the quiet character moments that reminded us why we'd grown to love these characters over 3 seasons. On number 1, My Hero Academia Vigilantes. And the number 1 spot goes to the spin-off that somehow managed to surpass expectations and stand toe-to-toe with the main series. My Hero Academia Vigilantes gave us a grittier, more personal look at the hero world we thought we knew, focusing on street-level heroism rather than the shiny professional scene. The dynamic between Koichi, the Crawler, and Pop Step felt fresh and authentic, evolving from awkward partnership to genuine friendship with organic pacing and emotional authenticity. What made it truly extraordinary was how it explored the consequences and limitations of hero society, showing us the people who fall through the cracks and the heroes who operate in the shadows to protect them. This wasn't just a great spin-off, it was one of the best anime of the entire year. And that wraps up my definitive ranking of Spring 2025's absolute best. This was one of those rare seasons where pretty much every show brought their A game, making this one of the most competitive and exciting seasons in recent memory. From the cozy creativity of the Unaware Atelier Meister to the street-level heroics of My Hero Academia Vigilantes, there was truly something for every type of anime fan. Now I want to hear from you. Which of these was your personal favorite? Do you agree with my number 1 pick, or would you have given the top spot to another show? Let me know in the comments below. I'm genuinely curious to see how everyone's rankings compare. If you enjoyed this breakdown of an incredible anime season, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more anime reviews, rankings, and analysis. We've got plenty more content coming your way, covering all the biggest shows and hidden gems. Thanks for watching, take care, and I'll see you in the next one.